Alright, so I'm back, and today we are going to take a look at Classics Cliffjumper. And I picked him up from a comic book store in my area. Not really in my area, it's about a 40-minute drive from my house, but I picked him up for about 20 bucks because he didn't come with the little wave rider thing, so I don't really, and his rub signal was missing, so slap a new logo on there and we're good to go. And I could care less about the wave rider thing. But yeah, here he is. And again, it's very unfortunate because he's just a red bumblebee, because he's same exact mold as the bumblebee. I do have the GDO Cliffjumper head. I am going to try and it's to the hole, the ball joint section in here is actually too small for his ball joint, so I'm going to try and widen it or shrink down that ball joint to get his head on there, because then that would just go miles. That's why people pay all the big bucks to get like the Fans Project upgrade kit and Beelzebub upgrade kit and all those others. But if I can do it from a spare head I have laying around, awesome. If not, it was only a $20 figure. I'm not too worried about it. So he doesn't come with any accessories. So yeah, nothing really to show off there. Posability wise, his head is on a ball joint here, so it does go all the way up, down. It does rotate side to side. Hips or shoulder is on a ball joint. Elbow is on a ball joint. Nothing at the hand, nothing at the waist. Hips are on ball joint. Bends at the knee, swivels right below the knee, and then he does have a ankle tilt due to transformation. And that's it. Honestly, he's no more posable than like one of these guys, but he's a little bit bigger. So, and he's a lot older too. So, I guess you can't really blame him that much. To transform him, you want to flip the head back. You want to just kind of rotate it back a little bit and flip it all the way back. Flip the chest piece up. Flip this down, and this will come up like so. Flip the feet down, and they will. There's a big plug right here. That'll plug into that hole right there. Just plug this in. And we're good. Flip up these seats. And I don't have the packaging for him, so I can't show that off. I'm so disappointed. Flip the wheel around, and you flip the arm around, and you want to pull the door out, and this will rotate down like so, and then rotate around and in, and just like so, and then this will just kind of plug in to the side there. Do the same thing over here, so you rotate this around and pull the door out, rotates around, up, and locks into place. Pull the little bumper thing down, and there you have him. Rolls very well. Cool little buggy type car. That's pretty decent mold, to be honest. It's not bad. I like how he's got this like silver flame decals going as opposed to just the black bumblebee stripes. So that's definitely better. And yeah, so nothing else to really show off here, so flip this up, pull the doors out, rotate the arms out like so, pull the legs down, flip down the seats, flip the legs up, split the feet, the chest down, like so, and then you flip the head forward like so. Then you rotate this door panel up, and there's a peg right there that'll plug into this hole right there. Like so. Do that over here. And there you have them. So it's a pretty respectable mold. I mean, we got a lot of uses out of it. For comparison, here he is next to the Seeker mold, and you can see that the cone ramjet would be just a little bit taller than Cliffjumper there, and that does not work for me for scale, because he's a mini-bot and he's a Seeker. Now when you put in the big Seeker, this actually works a lot better. So I think for scale wise, I think he works best with the larger Classics. And then let's see here. Here is Masterpiece Wheeljack. So he goes up to just above waist. Here's Springer. Again, comes up to about the waist. Let's do. Here's Gears. And like I said, I don't like these guys having the regular guns, but this is one of Cup's guns from the Cup upgrade kit. So I just gave him a big pistol. I think that's kind of cool looking. Here is Huffer. And Braun, hopefully he'll stand this time. And here he is with the Legends Cliffjumper, the Impossible Toys Cliffjumper. So yeah, like I said, he's a pretty good figure. Again, just a red repaint of Bumblebee, but the mold's better than the Legends one. So I'd probably give him 6 out of 10. He's not bad, but with an upgraded head or something, he'd be a lot better. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to him. So I'm gonna try and get this head together before I post the video, so I can add that in on the at the end of the video. So. Okay, so I was able to do that. It's not one of those ones I would like to show off on the camera because basically what I had to do is I had to cut the ball joint off, or the ball on the joint off, and then glue his head into place, because this head was too small to get on the ball joint. But it works. I don't mind doing something like that, especially since I got the Cliffjumper for pretty cheap. But at the same time, I don't want to be like, oh, you guys need to do this so you can destroy your figures, and then come to me saying, oh, it didn't work. Well, yeah, I'm not going down that road. I don't mind showing tips on repair, but this is deliberately breaking them. What I will show off is, this is the Citadel green stuff. So basically what this is you take the blue stuff and the green stuff. I'm sure most of you have worked with something similar to this, but you mix them together. And once it hardens into like a plastic. So I filled the ball joint with that, and then put some super glue on that, and then stabbed it on top of the nub that was left of the ball joint. And that that's gonna really help it stay on there forever. And luckily, you flip this up and he's got enough clearance back there for the head. Unlike the original head where you actually had to rotate it to get it in there, or flip it back. But you can kind of see where that green stuff is on the inside through that ball joint, because it's got light piping in it. Come on. Come on. Focus. Not that hard. There we go. So you can kind of see where that is on the underside. But for me it works. Like I said, I don't recommend doing it unless you know what you're doing and you're willing to risk a Cliffjumper figure. And the red doesn't quite match, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, he's going to be my new Cliffjumper because he's better. And from that upgrade kit for Cliff and Cup and Perceptor, we got this gun right here. It was my false electron soundwave gun, and now it's going to be Cliffjumper's gun, like so, because he pulled out a gigantic gun like this in the show at one point. So yeah, that's how we do it right there. That's how he's going to be posed with a big gun. That's Cliffjumper right there. That's better. There's my new Cliffjumper. And now I get this extra gun from this Cliffjumper. You know, we can really arm him up. Give him a little pistol too. Alright, now we're talking. So yeah.